side
Yeah,
here
I want
because
to
like
hear her.
She would.
Hi,
okay,
hi,
where is she?
hi. Good evening, Jackie. Good evening, Michael.
Good evening, Afrovia.
Good evening.
Before you say anything, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
It's
I know that
okay.
you're on my side. I know
No.
you're on my side.
She's on
I just
your
wanted to say
side.
that.
She's
I know that you.
Sensei's
I know
side.
that you're not listening to all
This
these
is my
people, and I know
fault.
that you have something. I know that what you're about to say is going to favor me.
um, it's
We don't lie over here,
it's
VII.
Afro 7, and
Really?
I'm just here to say that it's nice to be in the space with you, Jackie and Michael. I don't really know about dancing because I can't dance myself, so I can't really be the judge of any dancing competition.
I'll teach you.
Um,
This is political
so
Jackie cannot dance. That's the
I'm
answer.
just really here to shout out you, Jackie, and to shout out you, Michael. And I'm a fan of both of you, and I'm just happy that you guys are happy as individuals and are making progress. And I just want you to be happy, and that's all I care about. Thank you.
Oh,
And
thank you
Oh,
also
so
that Jackie
much.
cannot dance.
thank you very
You
much.
see, I love you so much. Thank you. Oh my god, that was really nice to
That
hear.
was
I love
sweet.
you.
Jackie, you are
That's
exaggerating.
so much. I saw it and I loved it.
You see all my haters
Jackie,
laughing in the background. Afrovia, this
Jackie,
is what I don't need. Haters.
Jackie, she didn't want to hurt your feelings. I understand.
Esther, shift. Esther, be shifting.
See, Esther, do you know the funny thing?
You
Do
know
you
I
know the
love
funny
you all
thing?
day, every day.
Michael will join
Obaku, what
us.
did you say?
Michael will join us to be saying this thing.
Obaku,
Then later, he will now go back
I'm
there
now
to
on Michael's
apologize.
side.
Michael
Do you
will
know
go
the
back
funny
there
thing?
to
Please who's saying that
apologize.
thing, Vergara. Can I just say something? You know what he just said? The funny thing is a lie. He will not apologize. He will
Really?
remind me every single day that
Mm.
my Jaguars, he will remind me every single day that my Jaguars don't think I can dance.
You
That's the
don't
funny thing.
enter.
Obaku, see what you're
You
cussing,
don't
Abi.
enter.
Obaku, see what you're cussing. See what you're
Don't
cussing.
You
worry.
people are supposed
You're
to
giving
be
Michael
giving me
mouth.
confidence. Instead, you
You
are
are
giving
blaming
Michael more
Obaku.
tips.
No, baby, you can dance. It's Michael that can't dance. You
Lisa,
can
you're
dance.
talking after dragging Jackie behind her. Abi.
I'm
I didn't
taking
say
notes. I'm
anything.
taking notes of each and
I'm
every
seeing
one
all
of
of
you.
you.
I've taken
I'm seeing
notes.
all of you.
Michael, me,
Jackie,
I
I'll
don't
send you
even
the list
know
of everybody
who came
dragging
here
you.
to come
I'll
and
send you the
drag
list.
me.
Baby, it wasn't me. It was Obaku and Esther.
Lisa,
I
I heard my
can't do
voice.
it
Lisa,
right
Lisa,
now.
I heard my
Yes,
My
voice.
best
I
friend,
understand.
my baby, I cannot do that.
Jackie, do you believe Lisa? Jackie, do you believe Lisa?
I don't believe her because I heard her
Melissa
voice.
was
So right
dragging
now,
her.
my
Oh
eyes,
my
Hey,
my eyes
God,
are
Jackie, I'm
rolling. I'm not
heartbroken. You can't
smiling.
do that.
I'm not smiling with anybody right now because nobody's on
Jackie,
my
me
side.
call.
Okay,
All of you, Esther,
Jackie,
you.
Jackie, I have a
As,
question for you.
no. I was actually saying Jackie
Okay,
can
so
There's a
dance.
there's a
question. There's
question.
a
Someone has a
question.
question.
I have a question for you. I know the
Okay.
room is all fun and jokes, but I'm not funny, so I can't really tell a joke. So I'm just gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask you a serious question instead. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm quite curious about this, right? So after leaving the house and seeing everything that has transpired outside the house whilst you were in there, how did you deal with the negatives in particular? That's what I'm really interested in because the way you struck
Mhm.
me as a housemate is someone who was quite stoic, you were quite strong, and you kept your
Mhm.
emotions all the way in check. So I just wanted to know how, when you came out of the house, how was it for you dealing with the way you were perceived as a housemate? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. Actually, that's very interesting because, funny enough, it took me a while to realize that there was so much hate around me because, and I think it's my Jaguars because they just overwhelmed me with so much love that I didn't really instantly get to feel like I didn't see the hate, to be very honest. Like I was just like, I was just basking in all the love and everything. And then it's just sometimes you hear, oh, people were dragging you on Twitter, this was happening. But I still didn't really realize how bad it was. Let me call it that because I got so much love from my supporters, and that was just what I was basking in. So it took me a while to really now see, oh, this was happening, that was happening, this was happening, and honestly, the way I've handled is I don't pay attention to it at all. I do not pay attention to what does not feed my soul. I do not. You won't find me anywhere that there's negativity. You will not find me there. You should not, like, by now, from the way I was in the house, you see when I see fire somewhere, I'm running the opposite direction literally. So I honestly don't look for it. So I don't always find it. Do you get what I mean? So the only time that I come across it is when someone brings it to me and is like, oh, this happened, that happened. So I really don't even pay attention to it. So I don't see it enough to even have to deal with it, if that makes sense. So I just focus on the positivity, the love, and honestly, that's just the truth. On Twitter, I come in like I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. So I come in and it's honestly just my Jaguars, and the MJ shippers who love me so much as well. That pour so much love on me, and that's where I focus on. And then I'm out. I don't care to go and find someone calling Jackie this or that, or someone saying Jackie's son is watching her. Look, I don't have time for that. So honestly, I don't even see.
We sent Nathan to boarding school on your behalf whilst you were in the house. Don't worry. We tried our
Yes, so
I love it. I love it. Look, in
Like
fact,
Jack.
I'm going to brand it. My son is watching me, okay? If you have a problem with it, sorry, okay?
No, I mean,
But
I
yeah,
think, I
Oh,
honestly.
think,
me, I was even
I think
expecting,
for a
and
lot,
it's not that deep,
think
merch.
for a
Let
lot of
her
I
stroke
think for a lot
more.
of us Jaguars, I mean, I think for us it was interesting to see somebody who wore like being a mother so proudly,
Mm-hmm.
who was juggling with the I don't know, maybe this is what it was, but this is how it struck me, that you were juggling with knowledge that you're a mother and your son is 10, and 10-year-olds today are not like 10-year-olds back then. They're very exposed, they're very smart, they know what's going on. You're juggling with that and what
Absolutely.
he might see, and you're also juggling with the
Mm-hmm.
fact that Nigerians are super judgmental, and they, the
Absolutely.
things that a man maybe might be able to do and get away with, a woman, not to speak of a
Mm-hmm.
mother, might not be able to get away with it. So it
Mm-hmm.
was interesting watching you deal with that, and at times
Mm-hmm.
as your fan it was frustrating because it's like, I wish you would express this more, but
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the end I think I was grateful just to see you, and to see, for people to see that there are many different ways to be a mother on a TV show, right? You can be sexy and
Mm-hmm.
fun and still be a mother, you can be cool and still be a
Mm-hmm.
mother. So I really want to thank you for that, and hopefully other housemates coming in the next seasons to come will look at you and say, yo, like, I can be cool and free and young and sexy and still be a mother. And, so
Yeah.
I want to shout you out for that. Shout out to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And honestly, I would say the funny thing is, it wasn't difficult for me to, and I hope I don't sound arrogant saying this, but it wasn't difficult for me to be that way in the house because honestly, everyone that knows me knows I've always been that way. That's always how I've lived my life, and I've always said this to my friends. Like my son is
honestly,
watching me
I
literally.
concur.
That's the funny thing. So that's why being in the house, it was so easy for me, and sometimes it would be like I'm trying to, or I'm too proud with it because that's honestly just who I am. So it wasn't even difficult for me to do it. And I didn't feel like I needed to explain it to anybody. And the reason why I kept saying it in the house was because at the end of the day, like, my son is watching me and we're there to tell our stories. We're there to, you know, put ourselves out there. And I just wanted everyone to know that, look, there's nothing I'm going to change about myself. This is me. My son is watching me and he will always be watching me. And that's just pretty much it. So I'm glad that some people were able to get the message. And that's just what's most important to me, to be honest. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. I mean, I think the lesson that was lost on a lot of Nigerians is that we're not used to children being thought of as whole human beings. We're not used to
Mm-hmm.
parents putting their children's feelings
Mm-hmm.
so front and center. So I think for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people it was hard to understand. So hopefully in the
Mm-hmm.
future now they can relax. When a parent says, my child is watching me and I have to explain to my child, it's because the child also has feelings and the child also has a life. You don't want to put your child
Look,
in a situation where they go to school and people are making fun of them because of their mother's
exactly.
actions. So I think,
I
yeah,
don't know.
going
Yeah,
forward,
I don't
people
know
will
if you had
understand.
some of my diary sessions when I told Big Brother. There are times days that I just went to diary room and I was just so worried, especially the time when my son resumed school because I knew the day to resume school, and I just like I don't know if people noticed, but my mood changed like for like a few days after I knew my son
How
had
will we
resumed school
not
because I
know?
was so worried.
How will we not
I
know?
was like, I was like, I think I told Bigger that once or something. I was like, I think, and I told some of housemates as well. I was like, my son is back in school now, and I'm most worried about what. Fine, I know that things are controlled in my household, but I don't know what other, you know, kids are saying and what they will go and feed my child with. So I was so worried that he would get bullied or, just things like that. So it's a lot of things, and I didn't expect everybody to get it, to be honest, because I was doing it for myself. And something I always said was, there's my whole life is ahead of me. Big Brother is just a couple of weeks. You get, like, there's a whole life outside of Big Brother house that I have to deal with, and that includes my child. So I'm not going to do anything in the house that, just to please viewers. because at the end of the day, they will come and they will go, but my child will always be in my life. So that's what's most important to me. So you see that you get it or you do not get it, and that's absolutely fine.
Okay,
Okay.
can I ask you a difficult question? I'm gonna preface it by saying it's a difficult question and I'll give you the option of answering it or not. And
Okay.
I'm apologizing to the audience for taking over the room. It's just because I don't have any jokes. So my own is just serious talk. um, so it's a difficult question, but I want to know. Right. There was a conversation you had with Jake Paul at the dining table where you made a comment that I had to, I mean, because I'm a Jaguar, and I was a proud Jaguar. And I'm also like somebody who really looks first and foremost to understand women and where they're coming from. So there was a comment you made, and I think I even had, I don't know, I might have had a conversation with your sister or your handler about this. But I was like, yeah, because most of the people who watch the show are women, right? As you might know.
Right.
And there was a comment you made at the dining table where you said you think you have a phobia for female friendships. Now, I had to place that next to what I knew about you, which is just somebody who has a lot of sisters. When you talked about your closest friends, you talked about women, you revere your mother, obviously. And in the house, you were only nominated twice and never by another woman. So I had to consider all these things and say, okay, maybe she phrased this wrong, but it would be nice for her to really like explain what she really meant by that. And bear in mind, this is a room of people who really fuck with you. So you can speak your mind with
Yeah.
this one. It's up to you to answer it or
Yeah.
not, right? Go ahead, please.
Okay. Now answering this question would take a couple of days, but I'll just say something briefly, and it doesn't have to answer your question or not. But we all come from various backgrounds. We all have our pasts, our histories. Our experiences. We've all been through. We've all had experiences that have kind of like made us who we are now, and kind of just like sculpted the way we see life and see things. Now, yeah, I may have said that in a way that didn't come out right, and I'd accept that. But I do have experiences from my past that has made me very, 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 not skeptical, but I'm very careful when making friends. And I'll just give you one experience. I've had many, 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 many. And I'm sure you heard me in Big Brother. I said it a couple of times. I went to 7 secondary schools, right? There's a reason why I was hopping from one secondary school to the other. I was bullied a lot. And I was bullied by girls. That's one. I had a childhood friend that we practically grew up together. We went to, in fact, every time I would even change schools, she would change schools with me. That's how close we were. She lived with me at some point with my parents. My mom literally like raised her. And when I was going to university in the UK, she pretty much took my passport. Like she stole my passport and hid it away so that I wouldn't go, out of envy. And now this is a girl that I'm very close to, that I consider my sister. And that happened. And I had to deal with that for a couple of years, just trying to understand, like, wait, what's going on? Like, why would someone you love so much, you know, do something like that to you? And that scarred me for a while. Even when I was in university, I had like only two or three friends. Because I was really scared from that. I spent so many years trying to understand why anyone would do that to me, especially my best friend. So of course, yes, there are things that I've been through that has caused me to be a lot more careful about, who I bring around who I bring into my circle, who I tell my secrets to, who I tell about my wins and stuff like that. So I'm very careful. So anyway, that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons why I said what I said. I might have said it, it might have come out wrong, but yeah, I have reasons for saying that and being the way I am, to be honest. But yeah, I appreciate your question. But yeah, it didn't just come out for no reason. It was definitely from somewhere.
And she actually has close, like, female friends too. So I think it's
I
just
actually
the
do.
way you said it that I guess it came off that way.
Yeah,
But
I understand that.
I
No,
mean,
I mean, we didn't doubt. We Jaguars on the outside because no offense
yeah.
to people Niger fans, there are different levels of fans, right? There are fans who watch the show just for enjoyment, and there are fans who watch the show to really analyze relationships, and that's what I do. So when you said that, I didn't think, oh, she hates women. Like I said, I like you have lots of sisters. You revere your mother. When you talked about your homies, you talked about
Yeah.
women. So I knew there had to be more to the statements you made. But it caused a lot of
Yeah.
wahala outside, and we had to, or more.
I can imagine.
So
I can
Or more.
imagine.
I had to speak grammar
can I
time.
say something? Is Jemima on this page?
Sure. Yeah, Jemima is here.
Okay. Jemima, do you remember when I wrote to you and I told you like when she said it, almost it was crazy. We had to just marry the name like our girl phobic fave, sha. But then
Wow.
the first day, no, to be very honest, we had to literally just take the name and hold it so that we
That's the
don't
thing.
go mad.
I think
I wrote
everyone.
to
I think
Jemima and I asked, I was like, did Jackie go through anything traumatic with regards to friendships? And she said yes, and that was it for me. I just knew, okay, I understand why she says she's girl phobic. It was very clear. For me, I understood from the moment she said it. I was like,
but
mm-mm.
she didn't even necessarily like. She just said that based on the experience. But I feel like people just took it too far. Like she didn't
You
necessarily
know, you
mean
know,
I am.
you know,
I am.
you know the Big Brother fan base. Yeah, we take things from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
You know, it's always amplified, always. So, obviously they were going to go on about the whole she's girlphobic to use it anti campaign, but then we were really just five, so they could not campaign the fan base that was coming. Had 5 people
Yeah.
in it. They really couldn't. So
Yeah.
they tried, but they couldn't. To
Yeah.
be very honest.
I mean, one thing that I know I suck at is expressing myself. So I know there are times that I said
Guinea,
things that
you don't
probably
you
came
don't
out
suck. Oh.
wrong or
And
whatever.
everyone gets
But
it. I feel like your supporters
and
like understand.
I'm not the one that I don't like explaining myself to people. So I hardly end up explaining myself. So I usually would just leave you just wondering, and that's fine.
We
But
saw.
I mean, I also understand that there's people that actually love me and need to know these things. So yeah, I appreciate the question. But yeah, I love women. I'm a woman. I would never stop loving women. I'm just, as anyone should be, I'm just careful about who I bring into my circle, and it's not just for no reason. I have reasons why I do that. Very good reasons, in my opinion, why I do that. So that's just pretty much what it was. But I understand why, like, my statement was probably taken out of context, and I
Oh, it
understand that.
was.
But
It
yeah.
was. We spoke grammar on the matter for a whole week, but it's
Oh my god.
it's fine. Another question, surprising. We thought you all
Your
knew.
predictions were outrageous.
Jackie, I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah.
So you mentioned having the gift of I don't know, is it vision? Where you actually know things before they happen, especially
Discernment. Yeah.
catching the cheating boyfriends. Are you going to open a business for that? Because I'm ready to invest.
Girl, who's asking? Is it Santher? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to DM you and we're gonna do that. Okay. Are you suspecting your boyfriend is cheating on you?
Omo,
Send me a
so
DM.
Jackie,
we need
Wink,
so
wink.
business.
specifics.
I got you, girl. Let me go and
This
consult
business
with God.
choco.
Serious.
You keep quiet.
We have a question for you too, Michael. I just got a request to ask you a question. I'm also like I think I'm probably like the only obvious and proud samurai and jaguar from day one, right? Because you were
Yay!
you were supposed to get in the house because I'm familiar with your cousin, right? She had already prepped me that her boy was coming in the house, so we were ready for you. We were expecting you on day one, but anyway, that's a story for another day. Michael, whilst you were in the house, and when you and Jackie were talking about things, what she was saying and her position was always obvious and understandable to me. Why is it that for you it wasn't clear, one, and two, you didn't you like it struck me as if you were looking for more assurances than she was able to give whilst in the house? Or did we read that wrong?
Sure, you could. It's safe to say that, but the thing about it, yeah, is in the house everything is amplified. You understand? Like everything is kind of it's weird. It's like a game almost. So you start feeling something, and then next thing you know, you start feeling it passionately. So you could be vexed, yeah, for maybe there was no hot water. Next thing you know, you're pissed off like all day. Do you get? So there was a lot of that. There was a lot of like heightened emotions in the house for sure. But everything that you saw was all genuine though. That's the thing about it. It was all sincere. You understand? Nothing was fabricated, nothing was forced. Even when it seemed like it was being forced, it was sincerely accidentally being forced. You get so
Yeah, you're
that's why
definitely a
we're
very
able to just
passionate
be
guy.
cool. Sure,
Yeah.
sure. That's safe to say.
You're
I
definitely
mean,
very
I
passionate.
understand. I understand it's a show, and people expect that everything that goes on the show is supposed to be scripted or acted. But look, until you go into that house and you're actually a housemate, you would never understand. You can't put up an act for freaking I don't know how many days. You cannot. I mean, I don't know if anybody did it. So kudos, man. Come and give me lessons. But no, it's not. And when you're inside there, everything is amplified, like Michael said. Everything is literally amplified, and a lot of it we did not even understand. And that was why a lot of times would like just act out because we don't understand why we're feeling the way we feel. It's a whole different experience, trust me. And
For
but
sure.
we're thankful for the experience, honestly. But trust me, everything is amplified in there. Like you said, you can just enter the toilet and there's pee on the floor, and then you want to cry for no reason. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. So yeah, trust me, it was an amazing experience and lots of lessons. But yeah, everything was genuine. Everything was real.
Yeah, I was on board. Don't worry, and I really enjoyed the diary sessions. I have to say, yours and Cross's diary sessions were my favorite. So shout out to you for that. And that
Oh,
was
thank you. I really thought I was boring. I was thought I was boring in my diary session.
These ones that be making
Me that
us
they said
wait in
I'm
the garden
boring.
outside. Be there talking
That
with
was
Biggie.
cross. Oh my
That
god.
was you
I
and
remember I used to,
Cross.
me. I need to
Yes.
take time in the diary room. Oh. No,
Your own is Biggie. So Biggie.
Hater.
you keep quiet.
Sensei the hater.
Biggie.
Come.
So
And
What do you think about my hair, Biggie?
yeah.
Jemima, calm down.
no, no. That we
Calm
have to
down.
discuss that hair, Jackie. Please,
Oh my
that hair
god, Jemima.
situation.
So I have never.
Jackie,
Who posted
what
this?
was
So you
going
can
through
post some.
complete defeat?
So I'm
Jackie,
leaving this space.
Jackie,
Oh, I was
Jackie
not
went to the
aware.
party. Jackie went to the first two parties without a
Oh
wig, without a
God.
hairstyle. I was so stressed.
Hey
I was
God.
so
Jackie,
Is
what
stressed.
this what
happened
this
there?
space
I
is
wasn't in
about?
the house. Was I in the house?
No, you
If you
were
were in
not
the house,
there.
follow.
No.
Oh
Or not
Party,
follow
he
God.
me.
was in the
Wasn't in
house.
the house.
If you not follow me.
Ah,
Let me tell you. You guys, let me tell you something.
oh
Martha always
God.
let me tell you something. Martha always used to tell me that he likes me with my natural hair.
Yeah.
Okay. He always tells me he likes seeing me with my natural hair.
No cap, no cap.
So I was encouraged to rock my natural hair. And I did not see why people were now hating on my. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much stress I have to go through to wear a wig and style it? By the way, we're not allowed to have hair straighteners. We have to use iron to iron to freaking flatten our our wigs. You don't want me to be going through that stress?
No, your natural hair
Excuse
was
me.
nice, Jackie. I think that the first party you had party in
Yes.
Shuku and Base. That was the problem. It's like we didn't understand like
It
what
was
was
that
happening.
was way before
They were
social
they
Don't
were
worry,
media.
Jemama
expecting.
dragged me just today. Jemama dragged me just today for my dance moves and how I was arranging my hair during the party. So kudos to you, Jemima. Well done. Thank you for dragging
Sorry,
me today.
dear.
But this is full circle from laughing at your Shuko and Base to your professor wig. Now your brand.
They even gave it
Big
name.
hair is
Give my wig name.
No, it's
Jesus.
civil servant wig. Civil servant wig. She now put glasses.
Civil
I was like,
servant.
God, hey God.
Hey.
It's a professor
Sensei, are
wig.
you hearing this?
Biggie, do you like my hair?
I'm at the
That's
hair,
not.
Amo.
But
Now ask
the funny
Biggie.
thing is that everybody in the house told me the wig fits me.
Yeah.
You
Which
see,
wig?
so you
Which
guys will
wig?
be dragging every other
Did you
person.
guys not see I was walking around the house so confidently? Did you guys
Oh
not see?
God.
I was so confident. I even asked Big Brother. I was like, Big
flying,
Brother.
bro.
I asked Big Brother, do you like my wig? No wonder the first time I asked Big Brother, he didn't answer me. I don't ask you.
Yes, now.
It's all making sense now. It's all making sense. Meanwhile, everybody in the house was telling me, "Oh my God, Jackie, this wig fits you." In fact, there was some housemates that were telling me, "Oh my God, I wish I took this wig. I wish I took this wig." Wow,
Seriously.
this life,
Ah,
this life
oh
is very
God.
wicked.
They
This
were
life is
deceiving
wicked.
you.
because oh god, this life is wicked. But no wahala. It's okay. It's okay. You guys know wahala. Professor wig, civil servant wig. No wahala. I'm going to start my wig collection.
Things about it.
I'm going to
Oh my
start my
god.
wig collection.
Big brother must
It's
have
okay.
screamed when you walked in the diary room. Like, oh
Wow.
God.
Please, how can I block
I
Michael from
love it
saying this
now.
name?
Wait,
How
sorry.
can I block
No,
him?
it's joke. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was someone else. Someone took my phone.
Michael, I'm angry because you've not said one nice thing to me. One nice thing.
See as you fine.
You've been following everybody.
Wait
Everybody has
now.
been dragging you. You've been following them.
Wait
You are following them to
now.
drag me.
Bele. Sorry, yeah.
Say that calm down.
Michael, it's not too late to
Can
redeem that.
I have a question for Michael, if I may.
Wow, go
Hi
on.
Michael.
Drag him.
So
Drag him.
I'm just one of the reasons why I'm here is because I wanted to challenge you to a sing off, basically. So if you can
Voila.
start and we're singing Mona Lisa, you have to serenade Jackie. Then I'll go after you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey.
start me off.
Go on, I'm listening.
It's the
Start me now.
confidence for me.
How does it start?
Baby, follow
Baby, follow my command, the lies on be.
No, don't sing with that voice. Sing with your voice.
I don't
No,
understand. Hey
no,
Let's
God.
Michael,
go.
don't sing with your voice. They have to pay for that. You have to pay for that.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
book
you
me
can't be
now.
singing for free.
Why after they come put Sensei inside
Be
my
calming
career?
No,
down.
you can't
Hey.
be singing for free. You have to pay for that, man.
Michael,
Thank
I
you.
mean, you're supposed to appease us for taking
Go
Jackie
for
from
two.
us. Sing, Biko.
Thank you.
So this
No
plot of
problem.
land you guys are talking about.
Oh
Please, plot
God, you
of
don't start.
land.
This guy.
I can't. I was the one talking about it. Do you want it?
Yes, now.
Baby, babe, sing the song now.
If you sing, I'll
Baby,
give it to
follow
you.
my command, the lies
Oh,
on
wait,
be.
Jackie.
Go down on me with your coca body. Yeah.
Hey.
Follow my command, the lies on be.
You fear backup
Go
singer now.
down on me with your coca body.
Oh, my voice is too good.
Jackie, please
Adlib
mute your
so
mic.
poor.
Let Michael sing, Biko.
All my haters.
Jackie did not let him sing in Mike, peace. Jackie, mute your bag.
All my
Haters.
haters. Michael, can I sing? Michael, can I
This
sing?
is what you
You
used to
can
enjoy
you
for
can sing
free.
very
Don't allow
well.
us to enjoy
Which
now.
a
Don't mind
girl?
Then
them.
you say in here now. Say I
Jackie
can
B.
sing.
Did get.
I can sing. Are you going to feature me in your EP?
Michael, please, no.
Michael, why are you quiet? Is something wrong with your network?
He even muted himself, sir.
Man is lost.
Man
He
is
even
lost.
he
He's
said
wondering what's
that.
going on.
Hey Jesus.
Me, I
I'm
just
sorry,
But you
what?
have
see
one
that your EP,
question.
I must be featured in that EP for what you just did.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
I
Let me
must be
the
featured in that EP.
audience
I must be.
for all this
Wait,
effort.
Oh,
Santa,
yeah.
who won
No,
this?
wait,
Santa,
oh,
who won this?
wait, oh. I'm trying to understand. Michael, do you in the song? You know the song I'm talking about. Do you say do a Jackie or what do you say? Because my ears are only hearing do a Jackie.
Oh yeah.
I have turned that song upside
Yes,
down,
we're
and
always
I'm only
hearing
hearing do
Jackie in
a
that
Jackie,
song.
do a Jackie, do a Jackie. So
Oh yeah. Let's settle this now.
True.
Let
Michael,
Please
what did you say?
clarify for us now.
Michael, no, hold on before you answer.
go on.
Say the right thing, okay?
What?
Sorry.
Say the right thing.
You don't have to say the correct lyrics. They're already published. Do you get?
Say the right thing. Don't not the correct lyrics, the right thing.
I know. This is what I said. I said select, impress me. Baby, put that on me. Plot of land me.
You are a
Michael, you're a
419.
scam.
You are a
You're a
419.
scam. Aye.
You are a 419. This
No, I
plot of
said
land that you people are talking
I said
about,
Jack.
do you know now?
I said Jack.
You're
Where is
going
the
to keep
scam?
asking me
David,
how far. Your
I'll
Jaguar
beat you.
said that they are going to give us plot of land. Do you know? At the end of the day, you guys have to give us this plot of land last.
Abi.
But I can dance better than you, Sha. Period.
How
Okay,
I don't even know
Jackie.
that dance. She was always dancing in the corner. So I don't know,
Who, me or Michael?
Jackie. You were always in that corner. That right corner.
Not really. Not really. Not really.
Yes, so
Not
you were always
really.
there.
Really, really, really.
I think it
Not
was
really.
later
See.
on you started moving small, small to the middle. Small, 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 small.
No, because there was more space. The more there was
Oh,
more
that's true.
space, the more I was moving. Do you get? The more there was more. Funny enough, it was Michael that was always dancing in the corner. Me, I was always like dancing, like, you know,
Ah no,
No.
Michael was dancing everywhere. Michael was doing licorice's
everything,
dance in the
everything,
garden, on the dance floor.
everything. Michael can dance. Michael can sing. No, wala.
See, may the God of Michael support us
I
visit
love
you. You
girls,
get
Jackie. Don't worry.
Michael
My
support
friend,
us
you
big
shift.
ground.
You know what? Don't worry. Do your own space. I will come there. I will show up there, and I'll take all the accolades. See, let me tell you, my Jaguars just want to welcome you. So all this thing they're saying is a lie. It's not as if you can dance. It's not as if you can sing. It's just
Jaguars, I
that they
love
just
you.
want to patronize you. Wow,
We love you too, Michael.
Aww.
wow. They say we. Okay, network is bad.
Says network.
Network is bad.
Killing me.
I don't think that network is bad. Hello. Did Michael just say
we
I
dey
lost
here,
traffic?
we are here.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Aha.
Guys, this was so much fun.
Swear.
Honestly, I had fun. But Michael, you haven't said anything nice to me today, Sha. Just so you know, I'm going to block you. But it's fine. No wahala.
You can't block
I
me.
love you,
Don't
Jaguars.
block me.
You
Clock
guys,
me.
so
Eh,
hey, you have started.
Now we'll talk after the
Um,
day.
You have
Pause.
started.
Private.
See your mouth. So in public, you come and be dragging me in private. You now okay. You now apologize. Okay, I see what you do. I
oh,
see what you're doing.
wow.
Guys, my birthday is in 2 weeks. I'm turning 30 and I'm scared, but I'm also excited. And I've always looked forward to turning 30, to be very honest. It's strange. But now that it's coming, I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually turning 30. So yeah, I'm kind of excited, but it's coming too quick. It's like a bit too quick. It's just in like 3 weeks now or 2 weeks. So please, if there's
why are you
30 year
scared
olds
though?
here,
Why
I
are you
wouldn't say
scared?
scared. Okay, no, maybe not scared, but like I'm just like, oh my God. It's just for 10 years I've been 20 something. Now I'm going to be 30. So I'm just like, oh my God. But if you're over 30 here, please let me know. Like, how is it? Like, what's going on up there? Like, how is it?
It feels the same. It's not a big deal being over 30. I mean, I think when I turned 30, I thought I had to have accomplished so many, 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 many things. But it's not a big deal. I think, yeah, like I'm a first daughter, so I've always been responsible all my life. I've had to be for my siblings, so that hasn't changed. Career wise, I'm still doing the same thing that I love.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I think age as a marker for achievement is all mental, right? You shouldn't let anybody put pressure on you. So long as you're on the path that you want to be on, that's all that matters, right? And like now you're famous, so that's additional pressure,
Absolutely.
obviously, but you have to live your life for yourself
Mm-hmm.
ultimately. I think you're on the right path. Don't put any additional pressure on yourself. Like at 11:59 you're 29, at 12 a.m. you're 30, and things are supposed to just fall in place. It doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time. So just take your time, enjoy yourself, enjoy being young, and enjoy building for the future. Like it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. I really appreciate that. Life goes on, keep pushing, grow, be who you are, enjoy life, live life to the fullest, do what makes you happy, and surround yourself with happiness and people that love you and want the best for you. And that's the most important thing, to be honest. So, yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you. I actually appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like it's a big deal because Nathan turned 10 this year, and I'm turning 30. So it's like really big. It's a big year for me. And
But I've not recovered from Nathan's
we
birthday.
never recover. That's why people ask me, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm like,
Yes. Are you doing
not
anything,
recover
Jackie?
finish. Huh. I didn't
Huh.
hear you.
Are you doing anything for your birthday?
At this point,
Hmm.
let me finish recovering first.
Hmm. God.
Nathan's birthday has sucked me. It sucked me dry, okay? But honestly, I always said, like, honestly, I just wanted to be able to.
What?
I wanted to, for my 30 years, I wanted time to just really, like, take everything in, plan, strategize, look back. I don't know how that's going to happen yet. I haven't thought about it just yet. I'm not going to lie, but I don't know. We never know. I don't know what's going to happen just yet, but it's a big year for me personally. It's not even about the partying or the celebration. It's about personal growth for me. So how I'm going to do it, I don't know yet, but hopefully I'll accomplish that. Hopefully. But last, we're going to thank God, for a new year added to my life, and for a new family, you guys added to my life. Like the love I'm getting, the advice I just got about even just turning 30, like I wouldn't have had that if I wasn't on the show. So honestly, I'm thankful for that. So it's just so much to be thankful for, and that's why I want to focus on. How it's going to happen, I don't know yet. So, but last, we're gonna thank God.
You guys want her to do party. I'm sure.
This party thing, I don't know.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Go on ahead. You can come to South
Go
Africa.
ahead.
You can come to South Africa.
It
No.
may
So what
seem
happens
as
to us in
though,
Nigeria?
hey, wahala, who go settle this one by?
Jackie, na Nigeria
It
you go
may
they do this birthday. Nigeria now you go day.
hey, Jesus.
Baby, come to Uganda. I'll host you.
Hey, whoa. You know what?
Lisa, mute your mic.
29
Biko, mute
years
your
you've
mic.
been in
Mute your mic.
Nigeria. Come to your 30th must be in South Africa.
Baby,
Oh,
come
Her
to
second
Uganda.
home,
I'll host
exactly. I agree
No.
with
you.
Sibs.
I'll not
okay,
kill
Uganda is
Michael,
you.
love.
list
I'll love
yourself.
you.
Michael, where do you think I'm going to be for my birthday?
Did I hear we?
Should I tell them?
Oh God.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Housemates, hot
Surprise
water is
them.
not available.
Surprise them.
It's not to everyone.
Michael is mad.
I don't know why I have faith in you. I don't know why I actually said anything.
Ah.
I hate you.
No, wait, should I tell them
Okay,
for real
well,
though? It's a surprise now.
You don't
is
want
it a
to
surprise? It's not a
surprise.
surprise.
For us or for
Eh.
her?
Is
Or it's like, it's
Please
low
tell
key.
us now.
You
We don't
guys
do
don't
well
like
with
surprise.
surprises.
But you guys like to surprise
What's
I
her.
don't tell
surprise?
me.
Jemima,
Because
are you
for
going
Mama,
to
I
We
don't
host your
understand.
don't.
birthday? Jemima, what are you
What's the
doing for yours?
surprise
Because I know
for?
it's after Jackie.
You guys like to surprise Jackie. Let her surprise you small now.
Jem, we're
Um,
buying you that
wait,
Ferrari that
oh,
we promised you. Don't worry.
Wash.
Mad,
Na
oh,
lie.
wait,
I don't
hey
so hold
God.
on. Jemima has Ferrari.
I
And the
don't
house
know.
Okay.
in
I
Banana
also have
Island.
Banana Island house, supposedly. I don't
There's
know.
Island too.
My dear.
Yes, Banana
It's
Island and the
like,
Ferrari. Jackie, should we say you don't know us now?
hey God, what do you mean by that, Esther? What do you mean?
He
I don't
just
know you.
denied us
Jackie Alpha, why they
some
collect like
30
this?
minutes ago.
Why am I doing what? What are
Why
you
they
saying?
collect like this? Jaguar Alpha. Hey God.
Like, they are just
Jackie's
dragging
collecting
Jackie
tonight
every
too.
day.
This is our love language, okay, Michael? This is our love language.
Hey
Love
God.
language. I have a couple of them.
Period.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Okay. But there's no surprise. Well, honestly, I haven't figured it out yet. But we'll see. You see all the spaces there. I must enter them. All those
Jackie,
spaces.
spill.
There's no beans to spill.
Okay, spill the tea then. If there's no beans, spill the tea.
There's no beans, baby. There's no beans. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay,
But
spill the water then. Or the
ha.
milk.
Okay, well, my birthday is still in 3 weeks. There's still time. Let's see what happens between now and
There's
then.
no time, Jackie.
Yeah,
There's no
now.
time.
Come and carry me somewhere. Come and take me on a tour. Let me touch all these places. Let me touch South Africa, Let me touch Uganda. Let me touch Ghana, Zimbabwe. I'd love to go to all these places for my birthday, actually.
Let me
Michael,
go
what's
and buy
up?
a big box.
Jackie, if you
Ah,
come into
I don't
Uganda,
even do
tell us.
big bucks.
We host you. Best places.
Yes,
Lisa,
Kigali.
mute your mic.
Please,
I
I'm
already know
talking
how
to
to speak
my
the
bestie.
language, so
Other
I'm
people
good.
should mind their business.
Yeah,
After
I
all,
have
she
a
was the one that had my back.
Jackie.
Okay, just
Jackie,
talk
you
to
Mhm.
me
know that
directly now.
Jackie,
Esther,
I know
you.
that you're interior. Jackie, I know that you're interior decorator, and
Mhm.
since you left the show, have you like thought of ways to explore that and expand on it? Because I know whilst you were on the show, you kept saying that you didn't really get a chance to show your craft,
Mhm.
but since you've been out now, and people know who you are you getting opportunities to really explore that, and how are you going to showcase it so we, your fans, can see it, and
Oh.
support that we can.
Honestly, that's really exciting for me, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm not going to lie, I haven't had time. I know one of my biggest goals while I was in the house was okay, this year I wanted to plan a big wedding and I wanted to do up a house. But there's so much going on, and when I do something, I want to do it well. I want to put my 100 into it, and I wouldn't do anything half and half. So I just decided I'm going to keep it. I mean, we already have something in the works already, but I'm going to start that in January. So you guys are going to probably get more information about that in January. But yes, it's in the works, and I'm hoping that by the first quarter of next year, you guys are going to see who Jackie B is. That aspect to me.
Mm.
That's my passion, and you guys are going to get to see that. That's something that does not happen overnight. You don't plan a wedding overnight, a mad wedding overnight. You don't do up an amazing home overnight. So it's something that takes time. And I understand that, and I hope you guys understand that too. It will take some time, but you guys are going to see it definitely, and I can't wait. I cannot
We
wait.
We're
definitely
going
can.
to host
And I'll
people.
definitely carry you guys along for sure once that's going on. I just
Come
want
and
to,
plan my wedding.
oh girl, who's that? Okay, who's that? What's up? Let's
Me,
talk.
Lisa, you must find man first.
Alpha. Okay,
Let me first
we're
find
getting
a
married.
man, Jackie.
Lisa, do you even have man? Lisa,
Do
do
you
you
even
have
I'm going to
man
find
for
Exactly.
him.
wedding?
Calm down.
please find him? Hurry up.
Mm.
Hurry up and find
Mm.
him. I'll do the background check and then we can go.
Yeah.
And then let's go.
After
What?
we do yours, though.
Hey.
Amen. Amen. I see some people are muted. I see some people are muted. They will not talk now. It's when it's dancing
If you
Network.
want to
competition.
talk
They
to
will
me,
be
talk to me
talking.
direct. Oh.
And say your own is always big.
Talk to Michael directly. Stop cutting through the
It's
corners,
when it's
Jackie.
dancing competition. Some people will come and talk. When it's plot
Mm.
of land. But yeah,
Oh
hopefully
my
by
god.
first quarter of next year, guys. Stay tuned. I
Bestie, I
can't
have a
wait. I can't wait.
question.
Uh-huh.
And Jackie.
Esther, calm down. Let me ask.
Lisa, sorry, Jerry.
Esther is like those last bones that want all the attention.
No mind Esther. Esther will come and drag me. She'll drag me with the attention. I'm just looking at her.
It's not even Jason Shippers asked that we
Hey.
want, not we want. When are we getting content for pranks, Jason? Content.
I can't remember what somebody. There was somebody that said that I should prank later. I should do like I've died. I said, God, you want
No,
to come
no,
and
no,
charge?
no.
Hey.
Not dying.
What the fuck?
I was like, where? No.
But I sent you
Chill.
some suggestions on IG.
Ooh, I'm going to check. I
Mm,
hope it's good. I'm looking for
it is.
suggestions. But at this point, he's too much like he's trying to get me back for that prank that I pranked him how many years ago. He's trying to get me back. So right now he's very much alert. So that prank has to be very, very good. That's the thing. It has to be very, very good. But no, we're working on something, and hopefully very soon we'll have content for you guys. I've been in Lagos more than I've been in Abuja. And so we haven't really, every time we get to spend with each other, we were trying to really just be in the moment and just enjoy each other's company. So I haven't really been thinking about, you know, videos, but I understand that the love is out there and we're going to do that. He knows about you guys, he loves you guys, and we're going to do something for you guys.
We
So
love
I
him
want you guys to
too.
actually proper meet him. Like, you need to hear Nathan speak. Like, when you hear Nathan speak, he sounds like an adult. Like, the things he says, the way he talks, he's a whole
Guys,
adult.
just
So
a
Yeah,
couple
that's
of
true.
days, Nathan came to me and he's like, "What's the difference between adults and children? Why do you guys have to
as
make
in,
a decision for me? Why?" And I was like,
Eh?
"Toh,
this is
I
what we
don't
have
know."
to deal with, though.
We
Yeah.
literally had a 30-minute conversation of me
Wahala.
explain. I had to explain. He said it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I
It
should
doesn't make
explain it
sense.
further to him.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys
Hmm.
meet
No, I won't
Nathan
even
in
lie.
the
Nathan
bed,
is very, very, very smart.
is a very smart.
He is a
Nathan
smart.
is very, 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 very smart. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
He is. So, Jathan, don't worry. We're going to create content for you very soon. At this point, it's even Nathan that will be creating the content because that his brain they work. So don't worry, we got that. But guys, I need to go now.
Jackie.
No, before you
Jackie,
go,
wait, before you
try,
go.
Sha.
Jackie.
You try.
Yeah.
You
Esther,
tried. You tried.
are you going to drag me?
Yes, I've been asking you, Jackie. No, I'm not dragging you. You know I love you. I've been asking, like, are you going to like open a YouTube page anytime soon and give us content like the Jay's content, you and your sisters, and also your clothing store? Like, I think we've been asking about that for a while. When can we start shopping? Are you rebranding? What are you doing about that? Like, we need to know.
Esther, I love you, even though you drag me. I love you. But
I love you too.
but yeah, there's so much, like a lot is going on at the same time. So I am working on all these things and it's happening all simultaneously. So it's hard for me to give you a timeline for this, timeline for that, because I'm working on everything at the same time. And my fashion line is definitely going to come out very soon as well. Hopefully, but I don't want to give you a time before you come and drag me. But I'm working on that as well. My interior designing and my event planning as well. And then also my YouTube channel. I've already created my YouTube channel. So that's the hint I will give you. Okay. YouTube channel don't already day. So right now, let's just be counting down to
Run us the
first
link. Run us
to
the
the
link.
first post. I will put out the link very soon.
Pace
And just be
yourself,
look
oh,
up.
mama. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Pace
Don't worry,
yourself.
I
No
got you
one,
guys. I got
one
you
thing
guys.
after the other. Don't give us everything. Let us benefit. Just take your time. Pace
Yeah,
yourself. Work,
yeah.
work
Agreed.
well.
Agreed.
Yeah, I beg. I don't want empty
But don't
promises
starve
because
us
now that
like
one go
while
vex
you're
me
doing
pass.
that.
Hey, wahala.
I,
Who's going to
I
have
don't
my
want empty
back by
promises because now that one go
Jemima?
vex me
What's up?
pass.
As
You
Michael
go
is
get.
having my back, speak.
Now, quality takes time, Jackie. So take your
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
That's a very
Thank
good
you.
advice.
Also,
Just take your time and
also take your time,
give.
man.
Don't feel pressured to do everything at
Pressure.
once. One by one, one by one, we move.
Mhm.
It can be a 5 year. It can be sorry, not 5 year. Sorry,
Ah,
but yeah, it can be a three, three
ah.
year,
What kind of role
five
play is
year
that one?
I
plan.
see what you're
And
doing, though. I
wait
love you
now,
for
and
that.
no, and I'm speaking not just limiting to YouTube. This is why I say this
Mhm.
because when I look back at everything you've done, I see that you were into TV before, and you're a very great
Mhm.
conversationalist. Like
Yep.
you can actually talk to people, and you make for very interesting TV content. And that's why I'm saying like not just limiting yourself, but then
Mhm.
it can be a plan. Let's say 2 year, 3 year down the line where you actually go like full time into TV.
Mhm.
And probably merge that with your YouTube. It's an option. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. For that, I know it takes time to create like great quality. So that's what I'm saying
Mhm.
for the things that you need to do and the things that are demanding right now. Take
Mhm.
your time, do the
Yeah.
work, come out with bomb
Yeah.
stuff because now
Mhm.
empty promises go bring me pass anything.
Exactly.
The plan is
Exactly.
longevity.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
the
just
plan is
know that,
longevity.
I'm working on everything. Trust me. I know you guys want my success, and that's why I love you guys so much. I
Mm-hmm.
know you guys want the best for me, and trust me, I want the best for me too. So just be patient with me and just trust. Just trust. And Jackie got this, okay? I got
Trust the
this. Just keep
process.
supporting me. Keep praying for me. That's big. Keep praying for me. Keep loving on me. Keep supporting me. Look, because that's all I focus on. So that's what I hold on to. I'm not looking at the negativity, the naysayers. I really don't see it. So it's just you
Of
guys,
course.
and so just keep
It
doing
doesn't
it
even
and trust
exist.
me. It does not exist on this side, baby. But yeah,
Mm.
just keep doing that and trust that I'm a hard worker. I'm sure you guys do that by now. So even if I'm not loud in it, they
For
happen.
sure.
See
Jackie.
this life, you cannot fail.
Uh-huh.
We're not gonna fail. You
Mhm.
cannot fail. It can't happen
At
anytime.
all,
Amen.
at all,
Amen.
at
You
all.
Jackie.
cannot fail.
No,
We'll
they
move
ghost
on
us.
with
Oh.
it. So
No, they
yeah.
ghost us.
Huh?
No, they ghost us. No, they ghost us. Okay.
Jackie, I have another question. Take your time, Mojaki. Ghost us. We definitely should ghost us.
Ah no, I'm
Yes,
not.
Una
ghost
no, they
us,
You
understand
Jackie,
see,
ghost
ghosting
us,
now.
Biko, ghost us,
Ghosting no be saying she dey
ghost
do
us.
content
that's what they
now.
go talk now.
I say
That's
she
what they go
can't do
talk
content
No,
finish
now.
ghost
now.
us,
That's what they
Jackie.
go
We
talk
like we don't
now.
want you to be too available. Ghost us. Go and hustle. Make some
That's what
money.
they go
Jackie.
Ghost
talk
us, I
now.
beg.
Wahala.
Oh. Please, Jemima, be taking,
Me, I'll
making
cry. Oh,
list.
I
don't
am
Oh,
ghost
writing.
us.
I'm
of
Oh.
the
writing
people
the
they are
list
saying I
Exactly.
should
of the
ghost.
ones that are saying ghost us, so that
It's
when
only
you
after the
ghost them,
20th.
Jackie, can you hear
Una
me?
no dey understand ghosting. Ghosting doesn't necessarily mean that create give us everything content. No, no. Just gisting on a normal daily, or what on a normal daily, on a normal day, like hosting spaces, tweeting at us, updating your stuff, your Instagram, question and answer sessions. That's just it. Just basically engagement. That's it. It doesn't mean that you have to create content now and give now. I don't think that's the definition of
Yeah,
Right.
ghosting to
like
me.
Jackie's way of life
Yeah.
now is enough. She's ghosting us enough like this.
I have another
Esther,
question.
Esther, will you kneel down, raise up your hand, and close your eye? You don't reach for you to collect punishment.
Just be happy, JB. That's all that matters, man. Just be happy, JB.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, be happy, man.
Also, we appreciate your
Thank
usage of
you.
Snapchat.
Ooh, thank you. We are learning, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you, babe. So, guys, I'm gonna go now. Okay. Oh my god, this was so
Before
much
you go,
fun.
Jack, you have another question.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's
Hey,
that?
Lisa.
One last
Question, yeah.
question.
Okay, last question.
Okay. So I think that when you did the question and answer, I
Mm-hmm.
asked you a question. It's not a question, it was a suggestion about a mommy planner set. I think you are a very good planner, and if you look into it, I've been doing some research. I can share with you some research I've done, but I think it's a good
Mm-hmm.
thing, and you'd make money off it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been planning for quite a couple of years now. I love doing it. I'm such a perfectionist, so it's something that I do with so much ease. So I love doing that, and I love fixing problems. I love fixing people's
Exactly.
problems. I love making people happy. I love caring for people. So that just makes it so much easier for me. So yeah, it's a passion, and I'll always do that. I'll continue to do that. And if I'm going to make money from it, by all means, okay, by all means, so that hopefully I'll be able to buy a plane that will fly all of us, everybody, all of us, to an island somewhere where
Period.
we'll just relax and chill.
amen.
Okay.
Oh,
Period.
Must start in South
amen.
I'm not
Africa.
hearing
Oh,
amen. No, you should be saying amen. No.
amen.
Amen.
Oh,
Amen. Jesus is a
That's a
Amen.
big
liar.
jet, though.
amen.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
But we didn't trust sense.
1,000
Amen.
seater.
Now you go talk,
Mado.
Abby.
It's sense
It's
to
not that Michael is
1,000
think
seater
unmuting
before
your
you
jet.
mic.
before you go.
You talking about a 1,000 seater jet? I did this conversation. Oh, God.
Michael, see your mouth. There's no seat. There's no seat. It's filled up.
Uh-huh.
There's no seat. Okay,
See
Michael, give us closing
wickedness.
statements.
Okay, I got you. Closing statement, yeah. Thank you so much to all the Jaguars in the building. Real talk, all jokes aside, no funny shit. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your support so much, honestly. Thanks for showing love to Jackie. You understand? Thanks for showing love to me. You don't have to show love to me, but you guys do, so it means a lot. Honestly, it means a lot. So thank you very much. Thank you to all the beautiful people in the building. Africa did this side of SC, Uganda,
Hey,
Ghana,
Azim,
Wagwan, Nigeria.
Azim,
Of course, we
Aw.
there now, normal level.
Azim.
Shout out to all you guys. Honestly, thank you so much. And hot water is available, so everybody go out bath and sleep.
I beg, shift. You must not put something inside.
Jackie was
Yeah.
supposed to drag you about those hashtags
Oh,
that
Jackie
you
and
used, but you
Michael, I love you
forgot.
guys so much.
Drag her.
So,
It's so
so, so,
time.
so much.
Not the
Guys,
hashtags.
Those hashtags, you're going
alright,
to
guys.
understand them sometimes.
This was so much fun. Thank you for all the love. I think Sensei said everything. Honestly, I cannot Thank you enough. I love you guys so much. And just
We
know,
love you
even if I
too,
don't come on here
Jackie.
often or whatever, I'm going to try and do better. Just know, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, that I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I love my 5 fans. I love you people with my full chest. My 5 fans, yes. So just know
We love
that
you. We love
We love
you.
you
We love
I
so much,
appreciate you
you.
baby.
guys. Look, trust me, we're going to win on this side by the grace of God. And yeah, we'll
Amen.
be talking some more.
Amen.
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 Don't ghost
Amen.
us.
So
Oh.
Amen.
I will not ghost you. I will not ghost you. uh,
Michael,
Yeah,
Michael,
yeah.
quickly run us a nice thing on your story. You know as they go now, beg. Thank you.
Wahala.
I don't
Wahala.
understand. Hey, Esther,
Esther,
wait,
you be
wait, wait.
fraud.
No, come back. Come and kneel down. Wait.
Esther, you be
You
fraud.
know what
Esther, you're a 419. All right, guys. Have a good night. I love you so much. And I already
We
miss you
love
guys.
Good night,
So
y'all.
you.
Bye, JB. Bye, Michael.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye,
Bye, Michael.
bestie.
Bye,
Mwah.
I
Good
miss
Jackie.
night.
you.
Bye.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye,
Mwah, mwah,
Jen.
mwah, mwah,
bye,
mwah.
bye, bye.
I love you.